Um, but yeah, it took you start our Gacha. Yeah, you should have been here when we had that conversation the other day. The there was a whole conversation about that. There's a whole conversation about a lot of things. We ended up having a major talk about Plants vs Zombies. We ended up having a major talk about Gacha games and like how I just prefer to play single player games nowadays as opposed to even multiplayer things, as opposed to just like dumping a whole bunch of hours into one thing that I'm making minuscule progress in, whether that be a multiplayer game or like some freemium game like a Gacha game. But yeah, I just have no interest in that kind of thing. Gamers went on a fucking crusade against loot boxes and deemed it the worst, most predatory thing ever put in video games ever. But Gacha games are literally the same thing but worse, and they're perfectly fine because hot anime girls. I mean, you're not wrong. You talk about PvZ? Yeah, we ended up going on like a whole rant about Plants vs Zombies while we were wrapping up Mario vs Donkey Kong last night. So last night we finally wrapped up the Splatoon 3 DLC and Mario vs Donkey Kong. And while streaming Mario vs Donkey Kong, we ended up talking about PvZ. And I started talking about the Garden Warfare games and how I actually had a lot of time in Garden Warfare. And then one thing led to another, and then we played all 3 of the Garden Warfare games last night. So I think I put like 5, not 5, but at least 4 or something hours into Garden Warfare 1. And I just went ham on streaming that. And then we did like an hour and a half, something like that, of Garden Warfare 2. And then I was just so tired. I did like 50 minutes of Battle for Neighborville. And then I went the heck to sleep because it was 4 in the morning. Was the case. But yeah, we literally played all the Garden Warfare games last night. But it's queued up for a little bit later on, I believe. I think I have it set up in the upload schedule as of earlier today. That Mario vs. Donkey Kong wraps up, and then Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare is going to take over its time slot. But yeah, look forward to some Garden Warfare content on the channel here soon, I guess, is the case after I went ham last night. Like, if I just, go ahead and check this out here, and I look up Plants vs. Zombies, well, you can already see a whole bunch there. Plants vs. Zombies. There's a decent bit of stuff here now, where it's like, look, here's the discussion that we had. We had this little discussion here of Plants vs. Zombies 3, and we had this discussion of Garden Warfare, and then after beating this, I was like, hey, I just want to play this. So now I have like 1 to 7 parts of just like playing multiplayer games for several hours in Garden Warfare 1 and actually having some fun. And there were still people playing it. This game is over 10 years old now, and there was still some people playing it. I had like full lobbies earlier. Later on, I didn't have full lobbies anymore. I guess there's only like 1 game going at once. It's not a lot of people. Then I played some Garden Warfare 2 and did like the endless mode and stuff there. And then a little bit of Battle for Neighborville. This is part 65 and 66 because I did a full playthrough of it years ago when it first came out and stuff. But yeah, so March 18th, it looks like that's going up and going until the end of the month. So yeah, there'll be Plants vs. Zombies stuff coming out here soon, or just already existing on the Twitch side of things here. But yeah, never got to play them. You always like them. They're pretty fun, I would say here. Let's see here. Also, DLC is just, hey, join my JoJo and take this Pokemon that's so overpowered the metagame can't handle both forms, and the Sword Doggo period. And the snow area is just, hey, help me remember who I was and grab my steed. I mean, you're not wrong there. Yeah, that's why you hate Pokemon Unite with a passion and consider it worse than BDS pieces, one bad purchase versus infinitely useless purchases. That's an interesting way of phrasing it there. Yeah, just make infinitely useless purchases as opposed to one singular bad purchase you make once. Okay, I'm only gonna need like the 1 apple. I don't know why I did the multi-select for just the 1 thing. Here, and then withdraw some tiny reviver seeds. Like that. And then another Oran Berry, and maybe some wands, because I know there's going to be a boss. And I'm fairly certain, if I recall, it's a thingamabob where you have to face multiple foes, is the case. So having a Petrify wand would probably be pretty good in this one. I'll just take it all, because it stacks, and I'm not going to die and lose it. So that's fine there. And the Slumber wand, too. I'll take that one as well. Listen, you like hot anime girls as much as the next guy, but Gacha games have actual progression tied behind loot boxes, and I'll say it's okay because, oh, if you spend 1,000 Scrunkly Scrimbo tokens, you get 1 free guaranteed summon, and we'll make sure you get as few as possible. You know, when I was talking in Mario vs. Donkey Kong about this, my cousin's younger kiddo plays a lot of Genshin, a lot of Star Rail, and a lot of Roblox that all are, like, very filled with microtransaction stuff. And she's talked to me before about playing Genshin. I'm pretty sure this is in the context of Genshin. It might have been in the context of Star Rail. But she's like, oh, if I just do it like so many times, I get like a guaranteed 5-star. And it's not that bad. I don't have to spend that much time in it to get it. So like, it's not over monetized, and I don't have to spend anything. I'm just like, you know, you could just like play a game that you pay for straight up, and you can borrow any of my games on my shelf whenever you want, and you don't have to worry about that kind of thing. But you know, there's a when you get like really into that kind of thing, it is also like, what's the best way to phrase it? Just really addicting. It's really satisfying to keep making progress in that with all the commitment that you put into it. Like me with Dead by Daylight, for example. I have 1,500 hours in Dead by Daylight. Until I was eventually just like, wow, this game's just getting worse and worse, and I'm making such a little progression, and I can spend that time instead on playing more playthroughs like this that are like clear start point, clear end point, and then I move on to the next adventure, and I have a whole lot more fun doing that nowadays. And hold on, let's see, I can save out here. And I know that, like, whenever it's things like birthdays or holidays or anything like that, and I want to pick up gifts for the kiddos and stuff, for my cousin's younger kiddo, I could absolutely pick up something like a Roblox gift card or something, and she'd probably really, really like that. But I never have, and I kind of refuse to ever do that because I really don't want to fuel that, honestly. Members you want to take, and away you go. Member selection. Who do I want here? Probably Esper. Charge Beam, Psybeam. Ooh. Bubble Dragon Breath. Big level difference as well, though. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's go then. But yeah. Let's see here. Oh, and a lot of gacha games have disgusting power creep where your favorite character will become completely irrelevant because the same character with a swimsuit came out and is better in every way. Yeah, you're not wrong. Now, we get them all anyway. I guess it's just the one that I have more active control over. Or like Party of 3. Ooh, spooky ancient barrow music. Spooky. But yeah. Let's see here. Don't even get you started with YouTube and their ads, especially as you were forced to try Honkai Star Rail with friends against your will. So I got so many of those Hoyoverse game ads. It's just like, hot new anime girls, spend money to get me. And, you know, I have introduced my cousin's younger kiddos some of the games that I play. Like, she's played a little bit of Xenoblade with me, but I don't think it was ever continued on her own time. I think it was just when we were playing it together. Because I was like, hey, you want a good JRPG? Where you can do all the things just straight up? Here you go. Here's a really good one. But I think it's currently, like, untouched in Machina Woods, is what I think is going on. And, like, she's trying to get me into, like, Star Rail and Genshin and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, you're trying one of my games. I at least owe it to you to try one of these, other things. So I technically do have a Hoyoverse account. I put a little bit of time into Star Rail. Barely anything. I just have, like, the starter characters and stuff like that. And was able to talk a little bit about that with her and stuff, but I was just like, yeah, why would I be playing this turn-based game when I can just play turn-based games in like the same kind of style that I have all the content in, well, apart from day one DLCs, like Persona 3 Reload that's currently going on the channel. Like, and I can just recruit all the characters that are possible to recruit in that game without having to spend like 3,000 hours or, you know, spend an arm and a leg. And then, oh my god. So, oh, I should have gone forward. What am I doing? So why would I do that when I can just play, other similar games I'm playing around here, like Persona being probably the closest thing gameplay-wise to that. Alright, restore a little bit of HP before I go on to the next floor here. Bro, you never played Honkai Star Rail and you always get those ads which doesn't even have gameplay. Yeah, yeah. I've seen a lot of stuff for Star Rail around myself there. Play Genshin, but more Star Rail. Genshin's become a little stale as of recently. There isn't much to do after a certain level, while in Star Rail you get more benefits and better stuff in general. You play Star Rail more so it's more easy to farm, and there's even an auto feature just to help with the, doing the grind kind of passively. I'm not getting that kind of thing there. But yeah, let's see here. You played the first world in Honkai to 100% completion and watched a random gameplay video of Genshin Impact to compare a game, and you swear they are identical? Like, in terms of look and stuff, because gameplay-wise, they're very different, whereas, like, one is turn-based and the other is a real-time thingamabob. Oh, you mind? But yeah, in terms of looks, they look like they could pass as, like, the same game there. I guess there's different worlds and stuff like that. One futuristic in space and the other, like, fantasy world and all that. But just in terms of, like, the general art style, it looks very samey there. Let's see here. So on top of every character being obtainable only through a roulette wheel, sometimes your guys can just get completely outdated. Yep. That's the case. Genshin is real-time combat as opposed to turn-based combat. Yeah. And as the overall gameplay and aesthetic. Overall aesthetic, I'd say, is pretty similar. General art style and models. Yeah, I gotcha. One thing I will say that I like about Star Rail is there's two music themes that I like. I really like the music of Genshin Impact. I think the music is really, really awesome. And one of the remixers that I like listening to, Vetrom, I kind of know when new characters are coming out in Genshin because he always drops, like, well, not always, but a lot of the time, drops remixes of those characters' themes, and they slap. They're really good themes. It's really good music. I don't feel as much like that with Star Rail. I listened through the entire Star Rail OST, and there are two themes that I like. I think it's the Third World boss theme. I don't know which one it is exactly, but it's like some really crazy one. I think it has lyrics and stuff like that. And like one of the very early game, like basically tutorial and not boss fights, just literally a random enemy kind of battle. Gosh dang it, what was it called? I forget what the heck the thing was called. But there is a theme that's just like a random battle theme in like the very beginning area that actually slaps. I don't know what it's called. Honkai Star Rail OST? If I find a playlist, hold on. Wildfire is the cool boss battle theme that I kind of like there. That was the first thing that came up when I googled that. But what's the other thingamabob there? This is not the playlist that I saw before, I don't think. Star Rail OST, what the heck? It looks like I've clicked Wildfire here before. I could have sworn there was a different playlist. I think it's this. Where's the thing? It's probably the one that it says I've clicked on. I'm sure I've clicked on all of them before. But like, hold on. Hold on a hot second here. Is it this one then? Because it shows that I have a thing? Nope, it's not that. Nope. I know I've gone through this whole playlist. I don't know why I said I've clicked on some and not any of the other ones. No, it's not that one. There's one really early, just random battle theme that actually slaps. It's not that. Where is it? Heart of Space Station Extended? Is it this? Nope. The heck? It must be this, right? Battle Theme 4? It's this one. This is the one. This is the one that I like. Let's listen to that while we're playing Ancient Barrow. That's what we'll do. This one is actually kind of cool. Wait. I gotta mute Citra. Stuff here. I'm probably gonna get copyright claimed for this. I don't care. As long as this video isn't taken down. Back to the topic of Pokemon Unite. That stuff is literally paid away and they release new Pokemon almost monthly and they're either game breaker or not worth getting. Yeah, that's what I've heard. But isn't this one cool? This and Wildfire are the two themes that I like. I like a lot of the music in Genshin. I don't like most of the soundtrack in Honkai Star Rail, but this one's good. This one I really like. I don't know why this one random battle theme from earlier on in the game is so cool, but it just is. But yeah, always makes you sad when you see Genshin characters with awesome designs because you're like, fuck, I wish you were in a better game. No, not heal block. Oh, man. But yeah, go on and check out the hellhole that is Korean gacha gamers. Oh, I can only imagine. But isn't this one cool? If only the full soundtrack was as much of a slapper as this one is. Well. I love this bit. And then I love how it becomes like the more intense version where it does these same notes, but with like more notes in between. Next here. So like first it does this tune, which already on its own is really cool. Actually, it might, yeah, first it goes back to this. But it'll do the thing that I described like it did earlier, again later. But yeah, let's see here. Kind of fits PMD, to be honest, the theme that we're listening to. Yeah, it sounds like the kind of thing that could be playing here for real. But yeah. Yeah, this bit, where it starts out like this. Where it's like, this is already a cool tune. But then after this, they make it the version where it's this, but with like more notes in the middle. Nope, I guess not. I guess it transitions across a few different things. Hold on, back to the beginning then. Gosh dang, it's not even gonna illustrate what I mean. Here. Back to the intro thingamabob here, where I know what for sure goes on. Darn you. Not letting me show my point here. You will not, you've seen a YouTube documentary briefly discussing those people. I'm glad you couldn't go deeper with that topic. Wait, about like the Korean gacha stuff there? Or something else there. But yeah, let's see here. Moon Guy. I don't know who Moon Guy is. Okay, this is the bit here where it's like, this tune is already cool. This is already a pretty cool tune. But then immediately after this, they just do this same tune, but with more notes between the notes. I love that. That's so cool. This is my favorite Star Rail theme right here. And then second, Wildfire. And then third, I don't know, none. These are the two that stood out to me. Whee. Oh, and that guy stepped on it for me. Nice. But this is a cool battle theme. I like it. What's this? Super critical. Sure, put it on, I guess. That's what I'll do. Grab the thingamabob here. What? No! What am I doing? But yeah, you remember Yokai Watch having the most insane power creep? Bye, oh bye. Yeah, let's see here. Just watch both documentary. It's Jesus So Bad, Not Moon Guy, Moon Channel. For, this is the, Gacha thingamabob there. Moon profile pic. Something in its right eye. Oh, the film thingamabob. I think I've seen a couple videos from that channel before. Is the case. I think I actually know who that is in that case. I think I am as well. I can't name the last time that I've seen a video from it, though. I know that stuff keeps on being posted to it, but, like, I've not actually checked one out in, like, quite a while. Is the case. But I remember seeing a couple before where it's like, huh, that's kind of interesting. Moment about the wand expert. The expert of wands. Or something like that. One of them channels that I've probably seen at some point. Makes the effects of wands spread like a fan. Cool. Also, the number of uses remaining sometimes stays the same. Cool. Profile pic is weird, just look up Moon Channel. And there's a video on, like, Korean gacha games. Here, I don't need that there. That's the case. Huh. Interesting. And we're talking power creep, shows to Gen 9 having like a dozen Mons game banned because of too strong for OU. My oh my. Ancient Barrow's a cool theme, but oh, Big Ears, that's a good one, right? I don't remember what it does. Look, it's Pokemon on the floor. I just remember that one being important. Increases the chance that additional effects will be triggered. I don't think I have any additional effects on my things. Wait, there's Bite actually. Reduce damage from moves. There's Bite with flinching, but do I really want to bank on that? Here. I'll start giving emeras to my other friendos and stuff. But yeah, Korean gacha gamers and the whole gender war they have. Huh. Interesting. Which is a hellhole that makes the already disgusting side of gacha game community pale in comparison. Really? I'm gonna have to check it out, because yeah, I've not actually seen this. That sounds like the kind of thing that I would have seen. This is what it kind of sounds like. Okay. I play Wildfire as well, but that's one that would definitely get me copyright claimed. No doubt about that. No. This one might get me copyright claimed. We'll see. But yeah, I do like it. Which Pokemon Unite was just League, but with Pokemon? That's as much as I understood that it was, but I've never really played League, so I don't know. Like first it was Paradox Delibird. Really? It was Paradox Delibird? Like I don't know a whole lot about competitive Pokemon nowadays, but of all the things there, then it was Houndstone, then it was Annihilate, then it was Palafin, then it was Chi-Yu, and the list goes on. Oh. Wow. Like, it's very hard to get into. That's fair. I tried to get into it once many years ago because basically everyone in my Taekwondo class was playing it and, like, talking about it in the chains rooms, and I was like, hey, I want to be part of this conversation. And it took, like, forever to download. I finally started trying it at, like, 3 a.m. when I was really tired, and I was like, huh, this sucks. And I never played it again. Was the case. Okay. Ooh, the Stay Away wand. I like those ones. But yeah, let's see here. Yep, found the channel. Looks like you did not watch the first video or the second one, huh? Now these sound like videos that I'm gonna have to check out. Alright, please, no, don't keep on playing the playlist. Okay. Oh, this is just the same theme, but extended. Alright, back to the OST here, even though that is a really good theme. And it's just like some random theme. Like, what is this again? Herda Space Station Battle Theme 4. And that's my favorite slapper in the whole soundtrack. But yeah, first there's like an introduction to the whole thing. The second video is where they go deep into it. Oh, you know, it's just really simple. Baby's first Pokemon, but very dumbed down. Or Baby's first, what's the name of the genre that League is in? Whatever the thing is there. This looks like a good place to stop and catch our breath. Yeah, we should be safe here for now. MOBA, that's what it was. My mind is blanking. Phew. So on edge this whole time. Now that we've stopped, I suddenly can't seem to stop shaking. Me too. I feel like my vision is going dark. Hey, Calixto, stop that this instant. Whoa, that was close. Thanks, Dearling. We still haven't seen any sign of Pancham or Shelmet. I suppose the real challenge still lies ahead. Maybe we'll encounter the British ghost that possessed Pancham. Everyone, be on your guard. Alright. But yeah, let's see here. But you know who isn't banned? That bastard Urshifu and everyone who plays VGC format hates. Or that everyone that plays VGC format hates. Wasn't 2 fingers a worst general over the Discord, by the way. When I cut this up into parts, I'm like editing thumbnails and stuff like that. I'll definitely have to like have that open on one of my monitors on the side while I'm doing some editing. Look at all these apples I don't need. But yeah, the Ghost of Cyrus Albright, that's right. Keep one in case of emergencies, but like, probably won't come down to it. I have a lot of Waran berries, holy crap. There, just in case, there's a blast seed. I'm not gonna use this, I'm not gonna use this. Just in case. Don't need the Stay Away Wand right now. Slumber Wand and Petrify Wand, I should be good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter if I really deposit it or hold on to it. I don't think I can save here. I can save it maybe later there. But yeah. You're seeing the comments in the first video, and man, you need to get some popcorn for this. This sounds whack. You're making me really want to see this video. It's getting really hyped up here. Want to continue? Yes, I would love to continue. Now we'll actually listen to the Ancient Barrow soundtrack properly. That's what we'll do, which is kind of spooky. Yeah, still haven't finished Octopath 1. You got about 40 hours in and just couldn't bring yourself to go further. That's fair. I got really into it when it first came out, but that was also during a time that I didn't really do playthroughs on this channel. I was still doing multiplayer games, and Octopath was like my nice, sweet, relaxing break from the Smash and Dead by Daylight that I was usually doing. Whereas nowadays, where it's like I have no shortage of playthrough games going on around here, I probably would not get as much into it. Like when I was playing Octopath Traveler 2 on the channel, I was kind of struggling to get into it when I absolutely loved Octopath 1. Whereas nowadays, it's like, huh, yeah, I guess if you don't just have like a bazillion hours of time on your hands, maybe it's not quite so fun. Here, do that. And Barrage Guard. That's, wait, decreases damage little by little when you take multiple attacks. Well, that's good if there's like people that have like multi-hit moves and stuff. I don't know if there is anybody like that here, but I won't be able to hit you with my far-off things. Get Psybeamed, nerd. You come to me. Nice. Everyone tells you Octopath 2 is the best RPG ever, but you don't know it is not the best RPG ever. I'll tell you right now. Here, let's do this. That's pretty good. It has some pretty cool things going for it. I don't really like the post-game. Type Bulldozer. That's cool. I love me some Type Bulldozer. I think that's the first one I've seen this playthrough. Or it's just like, not very effective. Who cares? Alright, pull back. Force you guys to come here. The whole pushing thing that this game added is also so good. In fact, you can just move your squad back instead of switching there. Okay, get out of here. I normally wouldn't go right, assuming that this is like the end of this section of the map, but the fact that there's an enemy there tells me that there's more rooms over here, and now there's stairs. Sweet. Ancient Barrow. Ugh, I should probably stop slouching my chair as much. Have some better posture here and all that. I'm starting to hurt. Here, I'll even move my chair forward like a notch. Ooh, here. That's good. Okay, this is the way I go. What's with all these big rooms? Get Psybeamed. Yeah, it seems like Fennekin is a much better star than Snivy. Apparently not as good as Chespin, but sucks to suck. The thing I hate about Octopath was that the random battles sucked. They took forever and running never worked, so it just felt like a waste of time. You know, when I played Octopath Traveler 1, wow, that's convenient. When I played Octopath Traveler 1, I praised it saying that it was like the one RPG that I played where I found the random encounter battles actually fun, because I liked figuring out foes' weaknesses, mapping that all out as I hit them with a bunch of different weapons and stuff. But when I played Octopath Traveler 2, like all these years later, I just didn't feel that anymore, and I just did not feel compelled to do the random encounter battles at all, and I just kept on wanting to run, and like, I was like, what the heck was I thinking back then? I guess just like different times, I guess. Different times in my gaming life, right there. Something or other. Oh, I saw that another guy was coming earlier, but then I didn't, so I thought that he dipped out and took another path. But then I saw him again. If the second one's round battles or anything similar, you're out. That's fair. That's fair there. One thing that I would highly recommend looking into, though, that is more than worth checking out in regards to Octopath Traveler 2, is the soundtrack. Like, would you be able to find the full thing up on YouTube? I know that Squeenix is a little bit weird about that kind of thing sometimes, but there are some really amazing... I mean, Octopath soundtrack in general is freaking amazing. And yeah, they were good. A lot of the boss fights in Octopath 2 are pretty darn good, too. I will say that. And the music just like chef's kiss. Let me tell you. You know what to say? Check out the music, and then you can add that the music is absolutely spectacular. Like, Octopath 1 and 2 have to be like some of my favorite soundtracks in gaming in general. Like, they are out of this world amazing. But yeah, I didn't feel as strongly about loving the game as much as I did with Octopath 1 when I first played it. So, whoa, grab that. Effect boost. That's the, yeah, so it'll increase the chance of you, getting, like, confusion and stuff with your side beam and all that. And that's definitely how I feel about some games nowadays, where it's like, wow, I really don't like certain aspects of them, but I really like other aspects of them. Dizzying stare, here, just do this, I guess. Like, the best, oh my god, example of that nowadays is probably Bravely Default 2, where I hated the story, I hated the gameplay, but the soundtrack is legitimately one of the greatest soundtracks I've ever heard in my life. It's so good. And all of it is copyrighted. Like, literally 3/4 of my Bravely Default 2 series, I'm pretty sure, is copyright claimed. So I can't use it in, like, any of my videos, like, video essays ever. Which really sucks. But Bravely Default 2 has to be another one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. And one of my least favorite video games of all time. Which really sucks, because I really like Bravely Default and Bravely Second. Yeah, my favorite soundtrack across those 3 games is definitely Bravely Default 2. So dang good. Oi. Oi. Nice. Let's go on here. Like, especially the boss themes in Bravely Default 2. Just out of this world. Revo is, like, an absolute musical legend. Okay, sure, I know it's not very effective, but I don't care. I'm getting up my experience with that move. That kind of sucks. If only you were my last proper party member that I could give a thing to, and then I gave you Poison Guard, but oh well. I don't have any other Pecha Berries, do I? This is fine. I have a good feeling about to the right here, and by that I mean I really don't. I think the stairs are somewhere else, and I'm screwing myself by going this way. I'll use an Oran Berry if I need to. I do have a lot of them. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have Deerling be fighting here, considering poison. Nice, the flinch. I think the extra chance of effect is really helping me here with the amount of times I'm flinching. It's crazy to think that'll be like early level 20s by the time the final boss rolls around. I'm already level 15, considering just how much the levels slow down in this game. Ooh, Force Palm. Yeah, maybe I'll replace Feint with that now. It could paralyze an enemy and make it unable to attack for a while. And I have that Emera that's like extra chance of things. Unless I want to take off Quick Attack. Is Feint just better Quick Attack? It damages an enemy. It looks like Quick Attack is more damage. But that's also because I powered it up a whole lot, is the case. So by comparison, Feint looks like it's more damage with like the segment that I assume is without the powering up. So once I power up Feint more, then it's like it'll just be better Quick Attack because it'll do that too. So sure, for the sake of the long haul, I'm taking off Quick Attack. I have playlists of Bravely Default 2 music that never got taken down despite being up for several years. Lucky. Because yeah, Squeenix is a little bit weird about that sometimes. What's weird is that the game that they're the most up in arms about that with is Live Alive of all things. The 1994 title that got a 2022 remake. Like, what even? Like, there's still some sites that you can find themes like Gigalomania, but you have to dig. Actually, that was the case at one time. I think that someone actually re-uploaded that to YouTube and it hasn't been taken down. that I saw semi-recently here, and I was listening to Gigglomania on YouTube because it's actually a really amazing theme. I might be wrong about that, though. Wow, just in time. Alliance expert, so accuracy and stuff. Cool. Okay, where the heck are these stairs? Where the heck? Yeah, and Live Alive is another legendary soundtrack that Square Enix just really does not want you to listen to for some reason. Also, you gotta love how citrus berries work so different in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon compared to the mainline games here where they like boost your maximum HP, I'm fairly certain. If memory serves. We made it pretty far down. I think I hear voices from over that way, and it sounds faintly British. Let's go. Esper, where are the voices coming from? What's that, Conscience? Kill them all? Esper, are you feeling okay? Is that Klexos? Klexos, is that you? Is this meant to be like Pancham? That voice? It's Pancham's voice. Is Kumi with you too? Please, get us out of here. Shelmet too. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't tell. Shelmet, Pancham, can you hear us? Where are you two? I'm not really sure. It's all black. Pancham, Shelmet, just hold on. We're going to get you out of there. Oh, you will. That voice? Who's that? It is I, the Darkland Emissary. Ah, that explains the title on my thing 6 years ago. What? The Darkland? Yeah! Ah! You have come to a forbidden place. None who have come here have ever returned, except for Vice Principal Watchhog and your teacher, the Farfetch'd, probably some other guys too. What? Klexos, don't you faint now. Steady on. However, there is one condition on which I may allow you to depart. You must play the first 30 minutes of Honkai Star Rail, the new hip game where you can unlock all these hot anime characters. And, condition? You must stream 2 hours of Genshin Impact and be compensated with $2 in return for this sponsored segment on your stream. Shelmet, you guys, save us. Get us out of here. Here are my conditions. 1, no talking. Grant me their spirits, and I swear I will let you go. Also, I said no talking. It probably wasn't clear, but the thing that I immediately thought of was like that shark substitute teacher from that one SpongeBob episode where he comes in and replaces Mrs. Puff. It's like, no talking. And one kid's like, does that include? And he immediately gets thrown out of the class. Grant me their spirits, and I will let you go. Oh, thank God it's not playing a few hour sponsored segment for a minuscule compensation. Sure, you can have their spirits. Let's get out of here. And you know, when it comes to stuff like that, I mostly use Streamlabs for like my chat and my various elements around my stream. But I use Stream Elements specifically for like my face cam overlay glow, like that little effect when anyone follows or gives bits, that glow, that is done through Stream Elements. So because I have like an account with Stream Elements, I get emails from them all the time that's like, great news, Acoustic Harmonia, our brand, War Thunder or Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail or whatever the heck thinks you'd be a great fit for their brand. Here's what you gotta do. Just stream this game for like 2 hours minimum while having like the logo of their game on your stream, and we'll pay you out based on like how many people click your link or watching your stream or whatever the heck. And I just have never really paid much mind to any of those emails, but I get at least like 2 of those a week, I swear. Give me their spirits, I swear I will let you go. What? You heard me. Grant me their spirits, and I will allow you to escape unharmed. Pancham and Shelmet's spirits? What do you say? It's not such a bad deal, wouldn't you say? There are so much worse alternatives that we outlined. This really isn't that bad in comparison. Not on your life. Klexos. What was that? What did you just say to me? I said that we're never doing that. Oh, cripes, I'm so scared. Like we give them up for ourselves. I think I might faint. Petchum and Shelmet are... It's no good. Our friends! I'm gonna faint. Klexos. Klexos. You will come to regret those words. Hi, we're just goofy candles. We're surrounded. Everybody, I'm really sorry. You can blame me for all this. No, we all feel the same. Even if Klexos hadn't said it. Any one of us would have done the same. I'll be brave and fight too. Say farewell to your spirits. I am Giratina. I don't know why my brain in that moment was like, what if I just pronounced this in like the most mispronounced gross way ever? But my brain just decided to do that right in that moment. Devourer of innocent spirits such as yours. Wah! I am the Darkland Emissary. Oh no. Take a shower real quick and let you know how it goes. Well, it won't be as gross as having to play one of those sponsored games and stuff. But yeah, let's see here. And I missed some stuff here. Whoops. But yeah, they're smoking like a true devil with... We just want you to do the sponsored segment. You just gotta play like half an hour of whatever thing. Oh, there were things I never equipped. Whatever, that's fine. So why don't I just wave that at your stupid face? There we go. Sweet. Oh yeah, the type bulldozer. I was like, why are you using Ember? But type bulldozer, who really cares? All right, well, the Litwick just get absolutely wrecked, I guess. I don't really need to use any of these other things, so I'll just conserve their uses for future times, I guess, so I'll just wait one. All right, you're unfrozen now. If someone gets close to me, I'll just do like an alliance attack here. Ow. Oh. If only you didn't have Ember. All right, that's awkward, isn't it? You got burned? Sucks to suck, man. All right, psych up. Copied Litwick's stat changes. Why? But actually, why though? All right, just wreck Giratina there. Welcome on back, Slate Absolutes. Use Protect. I don't care. Oh. No. I want to do the, Nom. The, sure, the that. And then the, I don't know, the this. I don't know. Also, fun fact, the message earlier about Bravely Default 2 was so long you had it cut down because Twitch said it was too long. Oh. Oh, I see that the enemies that can just be immune to any form of damage and you have no idea of knowing. I get now that that's referring to Bravely Default 2. I don't, what was the prior thing that I missed? Oh, Bravely Default 2 has some redeeming qualities, like the characters of Elvis and Adele, agreed. Chapter 3, agreed. The music, agreed. The card game, agreed. And the Dragoon job. I don't even remember what that is now, exactly. But there's also a lot of downsides, like the gameplay, yeah, most of the story. The fact that none of Second's jobs return, except for Fencer kinda got fused into Sword Master. The fact that the only truly unique jobs are Spirit Master and Pictomancer, and the rest are just reflavors of existing jobs, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of Bravely Default 2 there. All right, my friendos will deal with that. I'll just go over here. Oh, wow. Okay, this boss fight is easier than I remember it being. Okay, you no longer protect. I would have used Feint. Okay, well, cool. That... Neat. Eek! We did it! We actually beat Giratina? I mean, we defeated Giratina! Ugh. We won! So please, give Pancham and Shelmet back! I cannot do that. None can leave this place. You know, you keep saying that, but is that not the case? Before we battled, you said you would let us go in exchange for the boys' spirits. If we had agreed at that time, then we would have been able to return from this place, would we not? I'm a bit confused now, but I am the Darkland Emissary. So give up on any hope of returning from this place. Do you even know what you're saying anymore? Shut up! I said you can't, so you can't. Got it? You just can't. Oh, that's enough, Solosis. Litwick. Let's just give it up, Solosis. What? It doesn't look like these kids are going to get scared now, no matter what we do. Then. Yeah, it's fine. We're done here. Thanks for trying so hard, though. Yeah! No, I tried so hard. I really did. What? Yeah, Solosis. It's all thanks to you that we could keep it going this long. We really owe you, so please don't cry. Please, can you explain what is going on? Oh, you see, this is the Darkland Emissary. The truth is that the Giratina that you all fought was not the real Giratina at all. It was just an illusion created by Solosis. What? Well, we're really sorry. All about that Giratina being the Darkland Emissary and you never returning home. That was all just a lie. We're really, really sorry. What? It was all lies? What in the world is going on here? Okay, let me explain. Time to do like a major lore dump. We Litwick are on a journey to try to scare the Pokemon of this world. Seeing others cowering in fear is like food to us. What I'm trying to convey is that it's the source of our energy, as opposed to literal souls like Pokedex entries imply. You get energy from seeing other Pokemon get scared? Yeah, nothing gets us pumped up like seeing somebody trembling in fear. Boo! Ah! See? Just giving your friend Gumi here a little fright made our flames this strong. I could just stay on the screen forever. Weird flex, but okay. So we came here in the hopes of scaring everyone, but eventually we always get found out. Everyone just ends up getting mad at us. Of course they do! Who wouldn't? Then we get chased out of town and have to move on to the next place. And that's how we've moved from one village to the next all this time. But all our usual tricks started getting a bit old, and we were stuck in a rut. Until we ended up unable to scare anyone at all. And that's when it happened. That's when we met Solosis. Solosis listened to our story and took pity on us and our plight. And eventually even agreed to help us. He can create illusions of frightening Pokemon with his psychic powers. And that allowed us to scare everyone once again. And boy, did we ever scare everyone. It was just one smash hit after another. We were knocking him out of the park, scaring poor villagers left and right. I'm pretty sure that's a clapping sound effect from PMD2. Hey, try not to sound so happy when you're saying that. We've made a big mess, and we even had to have sheriffs come to investigate. I agree that you've probably taken things too far. Once everyone finds out about this, you probably won't be able to stay here. Well, about that. We feel really bad making any requests after causing such a fuss, but please, do you think you could not tell anyone about us being here, or the way we tried to scare everyone? What? If we get chased out of this village, we'll have to try to find a new home again. I promise that we won't cause any more trouble, though. But that's the whole reason that you're going different places. And if you don't want to cause trouble at all anymore, then you can just go to another village, not cause any trouble, and be cool there. And now there's like bad blood in this village, so it would make more sense to go on to one where you're getting like a fresh start on good terms with everybody. But I mean, what do I know? Please, we're begging you. Will you agree not to tell other villagers about what happened here? Sure. What? Hold on, Klexos. Are you sure about this? We're just going to forgive them? Yeah, I think it's fine. I forgive them. I don't think they're really bad Pokemon. Seems like they feel bad about it all. Well, they didn't really feel that way while they were doing it. And the Litwick have to scare Pokemon to get energy, right? So, I mean, this time they went too far, and that's no good. But maybe it's okay if it's just a reasonable amount of scaring. Oh, and they should try to do something good for every time they scare somebody. On the sly, so that nobody notices. Wait, how come you're deciding everything? What does everyone else think? To be honest, I have a hard time following Klexos' thinking. Saying that's fine to scare Pokemon just a little. How do you measure that? But I do think that doing something nice for others is a good idea. So if that's what Klexos wants, then I suppose I'm alright with it. Esper, I think it's okay to go along with Klexos' idea too. I mean, I guess. It's pretty strange, but I think it might end up alright. And Kumi. But Harmonia, what do you think? Do you think we should forgive the Litwick like Klexos says? I know that the Litwick aren't really cruel Pokemon, so I guess it's alright, as long as they realize what they did wrong. Harmonia. Yeah. If Klexos wants to forgive them, then I guess we've got to. After all, Klexos was the one who was the most scared by all this. Dearling. But you didn't have to remind everybody that I was the most scared. So, I guess we are decided. We won't tell anyone about the Litwick. Really? Thank you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to do nice things for others either. Of course, we won't forget. We'll be sure to do good things. We won't let anyone know either. No more big pranks like this one. Is that a deal? Even if Mr. Farfetch wasn't harmed, it's still not right to go kidnapping Pokemon. Oh, speaking of kidnapping, you guys know how to hide a body? Oh yeah, how about Pancham and Shelmet? Oh yeah. Solosis, if you would. Yeah. I don't know why I'm suddenly finding it so goofy as they're like slowly hover down. These two little Pokemon. You guys. Wow, Luigi! It was so scary. Thank goodness that you both are okay. Come on, it's time we all headed home. And so, the children wrapped up their adventure, having proved their mettle. And each returned to his or her own home, safe and sound. They slipped in quietly so that none of the adults would notice. Except for Klexos and Harmonia. You little fools! What do you think you're doing running around in the middle of the night? And sneaking out to do so without a lick of permission from us? Well now, I don't know that it's all so bad as you say. What are you saying? You're far too lenient on these kids. When a child steps out of line, that's when we get the belt. I mean, a scolding is what you use to get them back in line. Now step up to the task. Pops? I'm really sorry. I don't know, maybe it's all the nerves, but I'm suddenly bushed, so I'm going to bed. Good night. Now just a minute, Klexos! We're not done talking about this. Wake yourself up right this minute. Convenient time to pass out. If that's how you're going to play it. Then Harmonia, I guess you alone get the pleasure of being lectured by me. What? I hope you're ready. It's because you inconsiderate little rascals gripe. Anyone with even an ounce of common sense would nag. Gripe. And so Harmonia ended up on the receiving end of one of Caracosta's infamous lectures. Unable to escape until nearly dawn, and all in Klexos' place. Yeah, I would love to save my adventure. But yeah, you do gotta love the whole, it's just a prank, bro, thingamabob. And because he was on this layout, and I saw it in the chat, I didn't read it out at the time, but on the talk about, like, the Litwick stealing people's souls, the whole note of steals your soul, it's just a prank, bro, that definitely really cracked me up reading that while I was reading out the stuff here. Can't punish my kid, so I'm gonna punish somebody else's kid instead. Time to take out the belt. No, yeah, let's see here. Favorite sound design. The thing is, the silly recorder sound that Esper's telekinesis makes, that is pretty good. It do be a good one right there. Had a great adventure today. I can keep on playing for a bit here.